So before I turn you loose here and let you explore on your own, which you definitely want to do, just to kind of see some of the different features here, we're going to log out and log back in, just so I can show you how to do that and show you some other settings that you'll want to make sure are in place before your first show. So I'm going to click log out, and that's going to take us to the main page here. And then since you have an account, you're going to go ahead and click sign in, and it'll give you a box to put your username in. And I'm going to use my Mom's Making Money here, and put your password in and then click submit. Uh-oh. Oh, it says my account is disabled. I wonder why that is. Okay, apparently I had the wrong username in there. So I think I have everything squared away now. I'm submitting. And then we're taken to basically our main page. It'll say hello, you know, your host or display name up here, Mom's Making Money. And then there's a link that says My Blog Talk Radio. That's what you want. Go ahead and click onto that. My Blog Talk Radio. This is at the top, just in case the view or the resolution is not very good on this video. And then you're taken to a screen with two tabs, My Content and My Account. Click onto My Account on the right, and you'll see a lot of different options here for settings. And what we want to do is we want to go over to Edit My Account on the right. So you'll have My Blog Talk Radio on the left, My Account on the right, and then Edit My Account. Okay. And I'm just making sure that everything is set correctly here. Now, the Twitter and Facebook settings, those we can check in another place, and I think we can even test them. So we're going to click on to options here, and just make sure that this is really the URL that you want to promote, Mom's Making Money, and this is basically your profile page address. And you can change this, but if you do, then the other ones will become obsolete. So make sure that you have something that you want to stick with here, and then you can type in your blog or your website here. So I would definitely put in your website that you want people to go to, and that will give you another link. And also it will just be displayed on your profile page, so when people are looking for a show to watch, they can look at that and they can see the link to your web page, so you can get some traffic from that as well. And then I put some spaces in here while I was talking, Mom's Making Money, from my profile title, and here's the description that I put in here before. And then here are some more links. So this is the most prominent link on the blogger website is the most prominent link on your profile, but you can also list links here as well, and you can put as many in here as you want to. The description goes on the left, and the URL goes on the right, and there's more. There's some more confirmation about your language, and then add a video or other HTML code down here, so you can actually embed video here on your profile. So this is very, very cool. At first I put links in here, but really that's not what it's for. It's basically for putting something else that's going to be displayed on your profile page. So this is really very customizable, and you can put just about anything on here that you want. So just be creative with this and play around with it. I'm going to go ahead and click save, and that way it'll save our settings. And so that we're taken back to our account. And then show information. This is actually pretty important because you need to have an iTunes account. Or first of all, you can look at your audio and then your default show category, your default show maturity. and then your iTunes account. So I think if you click onto this, if you have an iTunes account, you can elect to have shows published there. Click here to save your preferences now and register for an iTunes account. And what you can do is make sure that whatever changes you've made to this, you save, and then go to www.itunes.com and set up your account. Now you'll be required to download iTunes to your computer, and they have versions for Windows and obviously for Mac as well. And then you'll be given a username or an account number. The username is usually in the form of an email that you use to log into your iTunes account, and then come back and put it right here. Okay, so I'm pretty sure mine is my Gmail account, and then show notes. These are basically general show notes. So something that you're going to be focusing on for most of your shows, and so you can edit this to have. It can also actually have HTML code in here. So if you have a link that you need to put in to your profile or anything like that, I know SuperGuides requires you to have links to particular articles and things like that. So you can put that in here also. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and click Save, and then notifications, you can have them remind you when you have a show, like an hour out. So and then you can you can have them remind you when you have a show coming up, and which really comes in handy for me because sometimes I space it, and although it's kind of hard to forget that you have a show coming up, but it happens. You get busy, and then you can receive an email when you receive a friend request, when your show is made a favorite, and when you receive a message, because you can receive a message in Blog Talk Radio. So I didn't make any changes here, so I'm not going to click Save. But going back to our profile, actually going back to my BTR up here. Before it says account on the left here, if you wanted to click onto that. I just want to make sure that we go over here and manage our connections. So we can manage our Facebook connection this is up to the very far to the right, and it says manage your connections. Manage your Facebook connection, and then promote your show with Facebook. You can connect with, put your Facebook information in here. And that way, all your friends will see when you have a show coming up, which is very fun, I think, to be in touch with that side of things. So now, here's my Facebook information that pops up on the right. And you can create an event when the show is scheduled, send a status update when the show is scheduled, update status when the show starts, post to news feed when the show is archived. So all that stuff can be added to Facebook whenever, you've got something coming up, which is very, very cool. So that's set up now. And then manage your Twitter connection. Let's see. I'm not sure why all that stuff came up. Oh, I think I just closed it. You want to, it says, let us do your tweeting. Link your Blog Talk Radio show with Twitter, and we'll keep your Twitter fans updated. So we'll click on to connect with Twitter, and this kind of automates the process. And so you want to put your Twitter username in here and your Twitter password so that it can tweet when you have a show coming up. And then click on to allow. And then it says redirecting you back to the application. So now you have these settings over here, and it lets you specify what you want to automatically tweet when the show starts, when the show is scheduled, and then maybe 5 minutes before the show starts, maybe it tweets again. And then when the show is archived. So, you can do that. I think I'll go ahead and click when it's 5 minutes before the show, too. And then save the changes. So that basically sets my Twitter and my Facebook connection up to automatically do things when I schedule things on Blog Talk Radio. So this is very, it's interfaced with the social media. It's really, really automated and great.